Alright everybody, we're back. I just had to do a quick break to check something out. So the next thing we're gonna do is make the little tops. The fish part, I suppose you could say, for the fish sushi. Sorry if this isn't loud enough, the heat did just come on while I went away. So again, there is a fill line inside of there. We have the rice made. Probably it does feel really weird, but I kind of wish the light was a little bit better. But you can see kind of the form of it. Let's see here what I can do. That's a little bit better. But that's the rice, and the next thing we're gonna do is make one of the tops for the fish, and the square one is what we're gonna do. So again, you can use this not just for the eggs, but for the water, like I did for the rice. We put this inside of the little bowl. Again, make sure it stays inside the fill line. We don't want to go over, that might ruin it, or be too watery. I did read some comments on their video. Someone said that it wasn't good, it didn't taste good. It was too watery, and again, that's probably from them not watching their tutorial videos, and this is being a slightly different sushi kit. Stay within the fill lines, kind of have some common sense there, not to put you guys down, but if you do see them putting it in the thing, you notice they don't fill it up all the way. I'm sorry about the lack of communication here. I hope that this is the right one. If not, we're gonna have a little issue. Yeah, if this is the right one, it's yellow. And this is kind of like their ramen packs, the silver little powdery packs that they have, and especially the brown one, which would be flavored for real ramen or whatever. But again, everything is powder based. All of these are powder packets, no liquids. You want to mix this up. It does seem like it wants to get a little bit too watery, I suppose. Yes, you do want to stay a little bit below that fill line, maybe, because it wants to get watery like this. Woo, that smells like real grape. I guess you want to mix that up really well and then let it sit. That's probably another thing. When people said that it was too watery, you might want to let it sit for a while. It is gelatin based. It looks like it's gelatin based. It's gonna need to sit for a bit. Again, we have the same problem with it spilling over into the other hole next to it. In case you need to see what hole I put that in. This sounds terrible. Not that way, guys. Don't be like that. This is where the rice is, right here. And then, of course, if the light wasn't being such a teabag, you can see where the yellow is here. We're gonna let that sit. So while that's sitting, we're gonna make the red one. Let's hope I use the correct color, because one of these is used to make the droplets. I think this actually is soy sauce. This is something new that they included. You can drip this over the candy, but it may not be actual soy sauce. This is gonna be new because it's a different kit. Go ahead and open the tappy. I may have to cut some of this out because of the time limit on YouTube. It's limited to 15 minutes. I am not a professional YouTuber yet. I can't have but a certain length. And it shows you on the back of this packet how you want to work with the taffy. Mash it out first, stretch it, and then put it here and work with it. This smells like grape juice. It smells like it's grape as well. That does seem like it's kind of boring to just have nothing but grape. But hey, it looks like it's fun enough. You do, I guess, want to work with this taffy a little bit to get it where it's kneadable and work withable. It does look like it loses some of its color while you work with it. I guess it's because it's being stretched so much, but you want to kind of try to keep it in these lines as well. The last time I had to do this to make the gyoza, forgive me please if that's pronounced wrong, for the ramen kit, and that it wanted to stick to the paper. I'm surprised this one probably will too, but I just used a chopstick as a rolling pin. I do have some over here. But basically, as you can see, you just roll it on out like it's a rolling pin. And it makes life easier. And if you want, I mean, this is only meant to make one of the little wraps, I guess you could say. And it's supposed to stay inside the line, so I'm not perfect here, but I'm gonna roll it out as far as I can, and this is where the knife comes in. So it'll stay inside the lines of the box, and if you want to try a piece, try it. It tastes like grape. Or grape juice, like original Welch's grape juice, I suppose you could say. I could see where some people would say that it is too sweet, because of the fact that some people think really sugary, sweet stuff is too sweet, but it's candy, so, I mean, if you don't like sweet stuff, don't eat it. Not to be disrespectful or anything to you. And if you don't agree with me, please leave comments. Leave suggestions in the comments. I'm sitting here eating in front of your face, which is really unprofessional, but someone has to try it. And I'm telling you, it is good. It was good to me. I like grape. Real grape, that is. And it tastes like real grape. You want to keep it in the line, which I have down here, or is within the lines. That's why I need a knife. I'm just gonna leave it on the pack for now. Let's go and try to make the red packet now. So you want to put it in here. It's gonna have a little bit of the white in it, but nobody's perfect. It's all gonna get eaten anyway. Like I said, do try to make sure. Yellow actually smells like banana now. That's kind of cool. Just make sure you stay within the line, the fill line. My house is very unlevel too, so it just makes this really hard for me to do. That's actually a little bit above the fill line. We don't want that. So then kind of put it back in there. Want it right at that fill line. And we all know how water works. It's crazy. I know one of these you put in the A bowl to make the water, so it'll form the beads for the thing. I believe this is the color you use for the reds, the fish part. Let's hope so. And they have absolutely no smell until you get them in the water. Let's go ahead and open these. So let's be careful not to spill them. I do think these are the ones that you use to make those. I'm gonna have to cut again, so I'll be back.